Hey there, it's Mark from Men Who Bullet, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create your own illuminated letters. I did a project using watercolor not that long ago, and after I finished, I thought, you know what would also work really well? The Metallic Acrylograph set. So in today's video, I'm going to be using the Lapras and Gold 0.7mm acrylograph pens from the Metallic set, as well as a fine liner, and you're also going to need a pencil and some type of a light box, or if you want, you can even hold something up against a bright window so that you can trace the letters. If you're into lettering, you can do your own illuminated letters and sketch out and hand letter your own fonts. But for me, I'm going to take the easy way out, and I'm going to use this printout that I have with a piece of paper over top and the light box behind it. And what I'm going to do is just trace out this letter and the overall shapes using a pencil. And then once I'm done, we'll go ahead and fill everything in using the Metallic Acrylograph pens. Now that I'm done tracing the lines and the letter, I'll go ahead and turn off my light box and put that and the print off to the side because I'm just going to be working straight with my outlined piece of paper. The first step in this process is going to be choosing one of your two colors to start to fill in some of your lines. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and shake these acrylographs up really well so we can go ahead and get started. When I create my illuminated letters, I always like to start with the color that's going to be most dominant or that I'm going to be using the most on my page. And my first step here is going to be using the gold acrylograph pen to outline the areas that I'm going to color in with the gold color. Before I start to color in the larger spaces, I'm going to go throughout all of the different flourishes, and I'm going to use the gold accent here to fill in those small spaces. When I go in later with my fine liner, I'll be drawing around these, and this is just a way to add those extra colored accents to the page. Now that I have my outline and all of my gold accents, I'll go ahead with my next color, which is going to be the Lapras Blue in the 0.7mm Metallic Acrylograph pen. Because I put in that gold outline, I know where I need to color in and where I don't need to color in based off of that. So let's go ahead and get all of the blue Lapras on the page. Now that I've got all the blue down, I'm going to go back in and fill in the rest of the page with the gold. I'm also going to find small spaces that I might have missed when I was doing the accents before, which is absolutely fine. There's a lot of different accent spaces that you might forget, but because we're only using two colors, it should be pretty easy to know where you need to fill in and what color to use. Now that I have all of my metallic colors down, my next step is going to be tracing around this entire letter with all of the flourishes and around the accent colors. I'm going to first start with all of the vines and the flourishes on the outside and details and work my way in over top of the letter. I found one more detail spot that I forgot to fill in, so I'll go ahead and color that in with the gold. Just take a minute to let that dry and then draw right back over top of it. The final step is going to be filling in any extra spaces that you see where either the gold or the white or the blue didn't cover. And then the last thing we'll do is go in very lightly with an eraser to get rid of any extra pencil marks that you might see. And here we have our final illuminated letter A done in the Lapras and Gold Metallic 0.7mm acrylograph pens. If you'd like to create your own illuminated letter, I'm going to include the letter A for you as a free downloadable and printable so that you can create this on your own using your own acrylographs that you have at home.